What's up guys, this is Oscar. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to explain to you how we're going about doing this deck with mud on it, which is actually called deck mud, and I'm going to show you the first steps you need to do in order to get it accomplished. The first thing we got to do is back here. This is our high level. In this case we have to come up to that door threshold, which is about 2 inches thick, and then at the front the minimum deck mud thickness is 1.5. So at the front we have 1.5. That actually lets us have about 3/16 per foot drop, which is plenty. The minimum is 1/8 per foot, and this is a covered porch, which means it won't get a lot of water, but whatever water does get on it is gonna roll right off. We didn't have anything to do with the waterproofing of the actual balcony because that was taken care of by the builder, and it looks like they used some tar paper with some hot mop, which is tar. And they also went ahead and installed these handrail posts. These handrail posts are bolted down, and then they waterproofed it using the same hot mop, which is actually a really good idea because I have seen failures where they come after the tile is done, they bolt those down, and it creates a leak. This is a 700 square feet deck, and it's 17 feet long from the door to the front, and then it's 40 feet across, 41 feet across. So in some areas the thickest is about 2.5, at the front is 1.5, and at the door threshold is around 2 1/7/8. The first thing we did the previous day to this video, I didn't have my camera on me the day before, but we did the screeds, and those are the lines of mud that you see going from front to back. We did 6 of those. They're every 8 feet, and they're actually determining the slope to create a pitch so the water gets off the porch if any gets on it. In this case we had our level on the back, and then our 1.5 inch thick at the front, which is level all the way across. And then we used the string line to determine, how thick it was going to be all the way across. Then we packed it with deck mud and with our straight edges, and then we continued to do one by one by one. This took us a whole day to do the front, the back, and all the screeds, and along with the wire mesh. The wire mesh is a 2x3 14 gauge. This is just to fortify and make the mud stronger, and you can get it at any of your local box stores, Home Depot or Lowe's.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work.
So mixing the deck mud can be done in different ways. One of them, the most simple, would be with shovels. Also you can use mixers. You can use some sophisticated concrete or mud deck mixers that are pretty expensive. In this case we actually used a tiller. We could mix 4 to 5 bags at a time on top of a 4x8 sheet of plywood. We could set up next to the screed that we were doing, and then when it was mixed we would shovel it right into the area that we were doing at the time. It actually worked pretty well. We are a team of 3, and we developed a system to where in 3 full days, 3 guys, we could do all the deck mud on this 700 square feet deck. So the first day we did all the screeds. The second day we were able to get 3 of the areas in between the screeds, and the last day we did the last 2 and just some little details around the perimeter. Then the next day we would actually do the waterproofing, crack isolation membrane, which is Hydroban, and then start installing the following day. Some of you that are not experienced in the tile industry may ask yourselves, why not just pour concrete instead of doing all this work? Well, let me tell you that a lot of people think that way, and the reason being is concrete takes 28 days to fully cure, which means you would have to wait 28 days to lay any tile on it. In this case, we can do the mud set and we can start installing right away. So that's the main reason.
In my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a f***ing name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste me, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent.
Very important thing when you're doing deck mud is that you don't mix your deck mud too wet, because it's going to be difficult to work with. You want it to actually be dry enough to where you can hold it in your hand, compress it into a ball, and then when you drop it, it still just completely breaks into little pieces of sand. If you do it this way, it's going to be easier to screed, it's going to be a lot stronger, and then all you have to do is tap it down and compress it, and then use your big screed. Like in this case, we have a 10-foot screed, and or 10-foot straight edge that we're doing our levels with. And yes, this is a time-consuming project, but if you know how to do it well and you develop a system with your guys, it can be done pretty quick. Remember, this is a first video of maybe 2 or 3 on this deck. This is going to be only for the mud, and I'm going to be working on another one for the installation and grout. If that one's too long, I may break it into 2 different parts. But if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below if I missed anything, or if you just have any question that I didn't cover in this video. I am fairly new to YouTube, so sometimes I just get nervous while recording and I forget things. So also, I just got this new camera, and I think it looks pretty nice. So yeah, just leave some love, comment, whatever. All you have to do is subscribe, and then I will see you on the next video.